Hello there, everyone, and welcome back to Radiant Moon Tarot. My name is Victoria, and we are having a look at March 2025 for your money and career for all Leo, Sun, Moon, and Rising signs. So, Leo, let's have a look and see what we've got for you guys in the month of March. We are in retrograde season, okay? So, we've got Venus retrograde as of the 1st of March in the sign of Aries. This is a little bit of a warrior mindset. This can bring about some anger or impulsivity. If you're talking money matters, things may get a little bit out of hand. Okay, so it can be a little bit challenging in that the best advice, as with all retrogrades, is take a step back, pause, and reflect before doing something that you may regret, whether it's buying yourself something, or spending your money frivolously, or even breaking up with someone, perhaps matters of the heart with Venus, breaking up with someone just because you don't see eye to eye. Okay, so we do have that kind of energy coming in. We also do have a Mercury retrograde on the 14th of March. All right, so Mercury retrograde in Aries. Both of those will shift over into Pisces towards the end of the month, but the majority of the month they will be in Aries. So very fiery, passionate energy, which can sometimes go overboard because it's amplified with our eclipses. Okay, we've got our first eclipse, a lunar eclipse, a full moon in Virgo. And this can bring about, the challenging side of it. It can bring about some negative energy or negative thoughts or feelings and things like that within you, right? It's the kind of the energy where you beat yourself up a little bit because you might not be where you want to be, or you think you've made a dumb decision somewhere along the road. So it's encouraging you to be nice to yourself, okay? Take it easy on yourself. But an eclipses can bring second chances. They can bring things back up from the past. Now, for some of you, this is old thoughts and patterns and beliefs and habits around money. This can be a recurring theme, perhaps, in your workplace. You might be sitting there going, how do I get myself in these situations all the time? So you could beat yourself up for that a little bit. Or it can certainly be, it's like, okay, we're not doing this anymore. It's time to make a change. Because, of course, full moons in and of themselves are a great opportunity to really release yourself from something that's not doing you any favors anymore. Okay, and quite often it is something that we do ourselves, right? But it can involve another person. But this can bring about some healing energy for you. But like I said, eclipses can bring second chances, especially with retrogrades impacting the situation. So you could have a second chance at a job, or maybe there's an old career path that you want to revive. Maybe you run into an old colleague and they might have some sort of financial tip for you, or maybe even a job for you or something. So, things coming back from our past aren't necessarily always bad, even though we always think that they are. But we've got a solar eclipse, a super new moon in Aries on the 29th. And this is just a couple of days after Venus retrograde goes into Pisces. So you might be revisiting a dream. Pisces can certainly be very dreamy. And it's a gentler energy when Venus goes into Pisces, even though she is retrograde. So things may settle down a little bit and be a little bit more calm. But the solar eclipse can bring about new beginnings, bold changes, breakthroughs, some interesting energy coming in there. So eclipses amplify our energies. They can bring about shocks and surprises sometimes. They can bring about sudden unexpected events. Of course, fated events there as well. So we've got the Five of Swords in reverse on here. And the Five of Swords in reverse can certainly be where we have an opportunity to resolve some conflict or to let something go that we have been holding on to. Okay, so this is releasing, letting go, and this can also indicate maybe communicating a little bit differently or a little bit better than we have in the past. So, this is where we do pay a little bit more attention, and we're a little bit more cautious with how we communicate with people. And that's especially important because, we do have that Mercury retrograde in Aries. So it's fighting energy, right? And with the Five of Swords in reverse, we're a little bit more consciously aware of, what fights we pick, or what kind of conversations we have, how we communicate. And we have more of, depends how you look at it. I mean, we could have more of an energy, an inclination to kind of dig in our heels a little bit and stand our ground. but we can also let things go a little bit easier in that energy. We do have the Six of Matches in your main energy underlying the deck, and the Six of Matches is the Six of Wands. This can be really exciting, a victory march for you. Some of you may go to some sort of public event or gathering, and there could just be like something there where you just happen to meet somebody. It can be really exciting. I mean, the Six of Matches can be something fun, so maybe you spend your money this month on something exciting. Go to like a hockey game or something like that. But this can also be where you go to those gatherings with a lot of people, and this can be where you bump into someone. So job fairs, networking opportunities, those kind of things. And you're standing out in the crowd, so someone could just hone in on you in some way. And this can really kind of open some doors for you there. But whatever it happens to be, this is an energy of success, okay? It is one about being seen, being in the spotlight. Rewards and recognition come in with this one. So if you're looking for a job, that's a great energy. You stand out of the pack in some way. If there's like whittled down to a couple of candidates, right? This is where you're the front runner and maybe even the winner of something there as well. We do have the Ace of Needles coming in as your main overall energy, and this is a wonderful thing. This is a breakthrough for you. Maybe you break free from something that's been holding you back, or you just have this big aha moment that comes in. All right, the Ace of Needles is the Ace of Swords. Okay, it is a big yes card. So again, if you're looking to make some change, you're looking to resolve some issues, you're going after that job, whatever it happens to be, this is certainly number one, a positive mindset. This is about being focused on what you want. You're getting clear with what you want, or what direction, what path you want to take. This can be awesome conversations that result in, or that have a result, which is what you anticipate and what you want. So it's a really great energy here for you. This can also be like, I have a big idea. How do I put it into motion? But we can use the swords to cut away anything that has been holding us back, right? So this can be like a little bit of a tipping point for some of you here in the month ahead. But this is a yes card. It's a new sense of direction, a new sense of positivity. We get clarity, we get focus with this, but also we're like, okay, I'm ready for change. I'm ready for something new. And if there's something that you need to talk about, this is crystal clear. All right. You're not sugarcoating anything. You're honest, you're truthful, but you're getting to the heart of the matter with this. And with this being an ace, you can turn things around. So if something hasn't been going your way, things can certainly turn around for the better. If you've been having money issues at home, or maybe your workplace has been a little bit lopsided because maybe you're the one taking on all the responsibility and other people are floating by. We're like, nope, we got to fix this, right? So you could turn some things like that around. You could discover something wonderful. The aces are lucky. The aces are often a gift from the universe, and this can certainly be where your intuition is guiding you, is leading you in an interesting direction. All right. We've got the 10 of Wands here as well. So 10s are an ending, right? End of stress and struggle and strife. 10 of Wands is where we feel the burden, the weight of the world on our shoulders, right? But it is one of continuing to move forward. We keep going. We don't let anything hold us back. Even if things are going really slow or things are really challenging, we never give up. We see something right through to the end. Okay, now maybe you have, with the Ace of Needles here, a new business opportunity or a new job, but it's going to come with a lot of responsibility, 10 of Wands. Okay, but with this energy here, this is such a positive card with the Ace of Needles, you're up to it. You're like, I know that this is going to be hard work. I know that some days I'm going to come home tired and drained, but ultimately this is exciting. This is something that I'm ready for, something that I want. Because sometimes with that 10 of Wands, we do work hard, and we do take on greater responsibility because we're ready to take the next step. We want to make more money. We want to have more responsibility. I mean, of course, the best thing would be to have more money and maybe less responsibility, but let's face it, that doesn't always happen. Okay, but this is where, it's like, I'm ready to be a supervisor. I'm ready to be a manager. I'm ready to open my own business, whatever it happens to be. So, we just need to make sure, right, that we're kind of balancing some of our energy throughout the day. But this can be super exciting, something coming in for you. So if you're looking for something new, or you're looking for those improvements, and those opportunities, this is showing you that yes, they are there. All right. But this can also show that you may be feeling overburdened, overwhelmed, okay, with that 10 of Wands there, and that you may really need to have a conversation with somebody about money. It's lopsided, it's not fair, it's not balanced, it's not equal there. So whether it's workload in your place of business, or whether it's your money situation at home, maybe you're the one bringing in all the bacon and, you know, paying all the bills, and something somewhere has gone terribly wrong, and your partner, whoever you share your finances with, they're, you know, skating under the radar and having a great old time, and you're left holding the bag. So this can be a very important conversation that you need to have to get things back on track. So balance your finances a little bit better. Whatever balance means to you, it can mean pretty much anything. It just depends on your circumstances. So there could certainly be an energy here of saying no, giving someone else more responsibility so that you're not left holding everything. We've got the 7 of Needles in reverse. Now this is in your blessings position. So the 7 of Needles is 7 of Swords, not necessarily a good card, right? But it is in reverse and it is in your blessings. So this can be where you get a revelation. Okay, this is a card, this is an energy of confession, the truth being revealed, okay, rather than the truth being hidden. This is getting things out in the open. So there could be something here, again, an important conversation. You know, maybe you've got some debt, it's weighing heavily on you with that Ace of Wands, and maybe you're at the point in a personal relationship where you haven't told somebody about your student loans, or about your credit card debt, or your shopping addiction, or whatever it happens to be, right? Leo, you like bright and sparkly things. Okay, so maybe you're artistic, or you're a photographer, and you have bought some hidden camera equipment somewhere and hidden it in the back of the closet, right? So you might just be really being open and honest at this time about that. But again, someone can confess or reveal something to you. The 7 of Needles in reverse can also be an energy of, like, instead of courageous, being a coward, okay, shying away from things, being scared, being afraid. But in your blessings position, this is a turning point in that. So instead of hiding behind the scenes, or instead of being too afraid to speak up, or to make change, or to make decisions, even, especially when it comes to your money or your job, okay, we're turning those things around a little bit. You're getting a little bit more confident, you're getting more courageous, and you might be ready to, you know, do something or say something or change something that has been, you know, kind of keeping you stuck. We've got the Queen of Pentacles here as well. Still a blessing, okay, still a blessing for you. So your home finances, again, very important to get back on track, or to find that healthy equilibrium, that healthy balance there. Queen of Pentacles, really good card. It's one of prosperity and abundance, but it is a nurturing card. It is a very patient card. There's blessings that come with this. So this can be, your patience may pay off here. This can be a helpful person, someone who is generous and kind and compassionate. Maybe they help you out with your financial struggles, if you've got any. But the Queen of Pentacles is very much known for being a homebody and nurturing goals and dreams. Okay, so you might have a home-based business that you want to get off the ground. This is a good energy for that. Maybe you want to expand it a little bit. This is also a pretty good energy for that. Just be because maybe something has outgrown your home here, but at household finances. Okay, so you could be changing where you live. Some sort of situation within your home might be changing here as well. And you need to talk about money. So, you know, if you're about to maybe move in with a significant other, or maybe you're even going through divorce, something like that, money situations that involve your home do need to be brought out into the open, throw all the cards on the table. Everyone needs to be honest and truthful and be willing to have this conversation and hash something out. And with the Queen of Pentacles in the upright, okay, we've got the Ace of Needles, we've got, you know, truth being revealed here, being talked about there. It's a good indicator. It's a good sign. Okay. But yes, this can be a period of growth for you and prosperity, the Queen of Pentacles right there. So we do need to kind of look at things with clarity, a sense of focus, and a sense of determination. Okay, but you could again have something coming that's paying off for you. Now we do have the Judgment card here as well in your challenge position. So there may be something that is being revealed that you haven't previously seen. And this can be a little bit of a challenge. So money situations in your home, something in your workplace, right? Maybe someone, especially where we have the seven of needles coming out, there can be some sort of mistrust somewhere, okay? Or maybe you feel that you've placed your trust somewhere where it shouldn't be. And this is becoming clear to you. And now you have an opportunity to do something about it or to bring it out in the open. So when we do get the Judgment card, there is something that may be hidden that is coming out into the open. When we get Judgment card, we see things very, very clearly. Nothing's going to be the same. Truths come out in the open. We have an epiphany. But this can also be about us having like an awakening to something, an awakening to ourselves, our beliefs about money. Do you believe that you, Queen of Pentacles, do you believe that you have the ability to attract opportunity, prosperity, abundance of all kinds to you? Or do you believe you're limited? We need to believe wholeheartedly and be thankful and grateful for all of the abundance and prosperity that we have now and everything that we are always attracting to us. Okay, if you're looking for a new opportunity, it's out there, right? But we do need to keep an open heart, an open mind, and we do need to look at the potential of things, right? We're planting seeds with the Ace of Needles. Okay, so, this is where I want something to go. This is my intention. We're talking about it, and you may just get the answers that you need. Now, with the Judgment card there, you may get the answers, or you see where something is going or something that is needing to change. But sometimes when we get the answers that we've been looking for, it's not what we wanted to hear. So the Judgment card, we're making a very important decision. Okay, decisions about your money, about where you work, about your household finances, or about what you believe or about what you want, right? So something is shifting. Do I keep something? Do I let it go? Can I heal something, right? Or do I give something a second chance? We can get second chances with the Judgment card, second chance at a job, second chance at repairing a relationship or our financial structure here, right? And so we can get those second chances, but with a second chance does require typically conversation, clarity, decisions also sometimes change, all right? But we do also need to kind of be willing to let the old go when we've got the Judgment card so that we can embrace a better tomorrow and some fresher, newer energy. So that's all a challenge, right? It's all a challenge, right? The Judgment card is, it can bring you blessings and wonderful things, but ultimately there's a lot going on when we've got that Judgment card. So pause and reflect. Remember, that's the biggest theme in the month of March. Retrogrades, reflect, refocus, regroup, renew, reassess things, okay, before we jump to conclusions or before we take action, okay? Always, always important. We have the Six of Cups, something from your past, okay? The Six of Cups also in your challenge position, and I will clarify, the challenge position it's not the same as it being a reversed, okay? A challenge is something that we need to deal with, something that is we need to work through, something that can ultimately be really good but might be delayed. These things, right? So, it's just something that is slowing us down or something that we need to deal with before we can move on. Okay, so the Six of Cups can certainly be something coming up from the past. It can be a person, it can be another opportunity, right? Just as we've been saying. But the Six of Cups does deal with children or childhood as well. And so this can be where some deep-seated, deep-rooted belief systems or habits that come with your money or something that has to do with your career. Maybe you were pushed at a younger age to go on a certain career path because it wasn't acceptable or it wouldn't make you enough money to do what you really wanted to do. And so this can be where you're kind of, reconciling that and saying, you know what, maybe now I can follow my childhood dream, right? I've made some money, I've put some aside, or maybe I'm just feeling like I really want to follow my heart. And so you might be making some decisions around that. Six of Cups, again, like I said, you could be bumping into old people, old colleagues, that kind of thing. So something can come up from the past. But again, it is in the upright. So it's something that you can deal with, something that you can work through, something that maybe you get this big aha moment. Oh, this is why I do these things. All right. But the Six of Cups can be someone offering you something, right? We've got the boy on here offering flowers to a girl. So it's like a sweet gesture, it's help. And that can be sometimes challenging to accept help. We do have a very generous Queen of Pentacles over here who may be somebody that does offer you some help or advice or something there. And so, with the Ace of Needles here, an important conversation says say yes. Okay. And so if someone wants to help you, say yes. Energetically, when we say no to kind acts of kindness, if you want to say that, acts of kindness and generosity, when we say no, the universe energetically hears, oh, okay, cool, you're fine. Right. And we stop the flow of things coming to us. We don't want to do that. So if someone offers you a little bit of help, find a way to say yes. But this is about being in the present moment as well. Be present focused, right? Your energy, your active energy is here and now. Yesterday is a history lesson. Okay. The active energy is here and now. What we do today affects our tomorrow. Okay. So focus on today, the actions you take today, the decisions that you make today, but also remember to stop and smell the roses every once in a while with this energy. You might have a lot going on. You might have some some changes that you want to make, okay, or maybe something is changing, right? Something can be prospering there in that energy, okay? But remember to enjoy the moment, right? Have some fun, do something interesting, do something exciting, okay? It can be free, by the way, okay? We don't have to always spend a lot of money. But we do have the 10 of Buttons coming up here as your advice from Spirit. Some of you may have some help available from your family. The 10 of Buttons is prosperity and abundance at its finest, especially with your money. So this is all possible for you now. There's an inheritance. Perhaps we can inherit a lot of things. We can inherit talent, advice. We can inherit money, a home, right? And like I said, the Queen of Pentacles is a little bit of a homebody. So you could have some sort of help coming in from family, maybe even extended family here. One of the keywords on this particular card out of this deck is share the wealth, right? So maybe someone wants to help you out a little bit, maybe buy your first home or, upgrade your home. Maybe you're having more children, Six of Cups there, right? Whatever it is, believe in your ability to attract abundance and prosperity to you. And if there is someone gifting you something or offering you help and support, say yes to it, okay? We do have the 10 of Swords and the 7 of Wands here as well. Again, advice from Spirit. Endings are painful. Turning your back on something is difficult. Okay. Making change is difficult as well, especially our thoughts. Our thoughts are some of the hardest things to change sometimes. Okay. The 10 of Swords shows that we are done with a situation. We're looking forward to a better tomorrow. All right. Maybe you feel at some point like someone stabbed you in the back. We do have a 7 of Needles coming up here. Okay, it's your blessings now, but maybe this is something you've been working through from your past. Maybe you have been lied to by your employer in the past. And now you're like, man, that hurt, that no hurt. And now I'm going to look for something a little bit better. So that 10 of Swords shows that either something has already ended, you've made an important decision as difficult as it was, or you're reconciling from your past. But what doesn't kill you makes you stronger with your 7 of Wands. And Spirit is trying to make sure that you recognize that, okay? You are in a position of strength, a position of confidence, a position of authority. The 7 of Wands, we do stand out in the crowd, okay? We have the ability here to, to make ourselves be seen, right? And, we're rising to the occasion. We're facing our fears. We're facing our challenges head on. This is where we advocate for ourselves and other people. So believe in your personal power because it's certainly showing up for you. All right. You could be getting a little bit of help that does put you in a stronger position. Maybe you are looking to buy a house or, move to a better neighborhood and you're like, I just don't have quite enough down payment. And this is where someone could step up and help you in some way, right? So accept the help. Don't be too proud. Okay, Leo. We have birth here for you. Universal energy brings opportunity and possibility. And this is the birth of something new, the birth of new ideas. When we birth something, something can come to fruition. So something is manifesting for you. Something is coming to fruition for you. You are putting something into action with this energy. So this is bringing you opportunities, bringing possibilities to your doorstep. So be open and ready to receive them. Okay. I'm going to leave all that there for you guys. I hope there was something here for you. If so, please do like, share, and subscribe. I thank you so much. It does help the video of my channel get seen. But I hope you guys have a fantastic March. Ground your energy, reflect before you do. It's going to be your saving grace this month. Okay. Thank you guys, and I'll see you next time. Bye.